Hi, Dr. Motwani from Cornea Revolution here. There's been some news on the corneal cross-linking for keratoconus and other forms of ectasia. There was the FDA approval of Epioxa or Epioxa, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but this is a new glaucose system for epithelial on cross-linking. And it's sort of interesting because the press releases are not all that helpful, so I'm here to sort it out for you and tell you what it is. So what we know about cross-linking is you can either take off the epithelium, do it, and you get much more structural rigidity. The cross-linking goes down to about 250, some say as much as 300 microns in some measurements, but I like to use the word around 250 to 300 as that range. Epi on cross-linking gets down to about 100, 120. Sometimes you'll see people going as far as 140. So about 1 to 140 is the epithelial on cross-linking normally. Epioxa uses a new system that actually takes goggles that add oxygen and enrich oxygen to the area while pulsing the ultraviolet light. What that does is it increases or catalyzes the reaction. So you take an epithelial on cross-linking, and instead of 100 or 140 microns, you go from 150 to 200 microns. Still not as good as epi off cross-linking, but better than epi on, just a normal epi on. So the other thing is they've now used a system that increases the power of the ultraviolet light and then pulses it to do an 11-minute UV application instead of 30 minutes, which is what the prior Avedro glaucose system did. We've never really used the 30-minute. We use a 15-minute protocol. That 15 minutes, because we do pretty much everything epi off, because we don't just cross-link the cornea, we reconstruct the cornea. We laser reconstruct to restore a more normal shape and to restore vision during our cross-linking. So we virtually never just do a regular cross-linking around here. If we do, we still do it epi off because it has the highest amount of actual cross-linking, the highest level of depth. So Epioxa seems to essentially kind of split the middle. You get more than just regular epi on because it uses that oxygen enrichment goggle and the stronger pulse light to catalyze this reaction, but still doesn't get as much as epi off. So I think people have to pick and choose. It's not a bad idea if you're just doing regular cross-linking, but certainly the most ideal thing for a keratoconus ectasia patient is to not just stop the progression, but also fix the corneal shape, make a more normal curvature to make better vision. And if you're removing the epithelium, to do that by reconstructing with a topography guided laser, then you should also just cross-link with the epithelium off at the same time, which you should, and that allows you to actually get the stronger corneal cross-linking. Okay, so it's up to people to choose, but that is what Epioxa is. Gets a bit deeper in epi on cross-linking by using a different system, and it's faster. So no one like 30-minute, the ultraviolet light 30-minute protocol. People do okay with the 15, certainly 11 is good as well, but you're in that definite ballpark where people can tolerate it a lot better than the whole 30-minute protocol that many people were using before.